Did you know that over 12 million Filipinos live abroad, working hard to support their families back home? Yet, thousands find themselves homeless, struggling on foreign streets, far from the comforts of home. This heartbreaking reality often goes unnoticed. Stay tuned as we explore the top 10 countries where Filipinos face homelessness and the challenges they endure. Welcome to this eye-opening video, Mga Kababayan. Today, we're delving into a sensitive but important topic, the plight of homeless Filipinos abroad. Whether they left the Philippines seeking greener pastures or were victims of unfortunate circumstances, many now find themselves in difficult situations, living on the streets of foreign lands. Where are you watching from right now? Share your location in the comments. We'd love to hear from our viewers across the globe. This issue isn't just about numbers. It's about lives. Let's uncover the reasons behind these struggles and understand how we can raise awareness for our fellow Kababayans. Living abroad is often painted as a dream come true, but for many Filipinos, the reality is far different. Some leave the Philippines with high hopes, but are met with challenges such as legal problems, exploitive employers, or the lack of a support system. Without proper documentation, they face difficulty finding stable jobs. Many have their work visas tied to employers, and if employment ends abruptly, they risk becoming undocumented. This leaves them vulnerable, often unable to access shelters or government aid. Economic struggles further complicate matters, as remittances sent home can leave them with little to survive on. Homelessness abroad isn't just about lacking shelter. It's about facing isolation, prejudice, and a constant fight to survive in unfamiliar territory. Let's dive deeper into the lives of homeless Filipinos in these 10 countries. Each place presents unique challenges, but the stories of resilience are a testament to the Filipino spirit. Number 1. United States. The United States is home to over 4.6 million Filipinos, making it one of the largest hubs for the Filipino diaspora. While many pursue the American dream, not everyone finds success. Approximately 5,000 Filipinos are homeless in the country, facing struggles such as job loss, undocumented status, and the high cost of living in cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and New York. Some arrive with temporary visas that expire, while others fall victim to economic hardships or unforeseen personal crises. Filipino community organizations, such as churches and nonprofits, provide crucial support through shelters, food programs, and employment assistance. However, systemic issues, such as the lack of affordable housing and immigration barriers, continue to make life challenging for many Kababayans trying to build a better future in the United States. Their resilience, coupled with community efforts, highlights the importance of continued advocacy and support. Number 2. Taiwan. Taiwan is home to over 150,000 Filipinos, most of whom work in manufacturing, caregiving, or domestic roles. Despite steady employment opportunities, more than 600 Filipinos are estimated to be homeless. Many of these individuals became homeless after facing abusive employers, unfair labor practices, or sudden job termination, which forced them to overstay their visas or live in precarious conditions. Taiwan's labor laws are strict, and workers who lose their jobs often struggle to find legal pathways to remain in the country. The lack of affordable housing compounds these challenges. Advocacy groups and the Philippine Representative Office in Taiwan provide temporary shelters, legal assistance, and counseling services to help displaced individuals reintegrate into society. While these efforts are commendable, the stories of those affected shed light on the urgent need for better protections and awareness of labor rights. Number 3. Canada. Canada is home to a thriving Filipino community of over 900,000 individuals. Known for its welcoming immigration policies, many Filipinos migrate to Canada in search of better opportunities. However, not everyone experiences success. An estimated 3,000 Filipinos are homeless in Canada, with most cases concentrated in urban centers like Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal, where the cost of living is exceptionally high. Filipinos in Canada often face barriers such as the non-recognition of foreign credentials, underemployment, and job instability, which can lead to financial hardships. Community organizations, such as Filipino associations and immigrant support groups, provide essential resources, including housing assistance, job training programs, and temporary shelters. While these efforts are impactful, The growing rate of homelessness among immigrants, including Filipinos, underscores the importance of addressing housing affordability and creating more inclusive economic opportunities. Number 4. Kuwait. Kuwait has a Filipino population of approximately 200,000, most of whom work in domestic services or construction under the kafala system. Unfortunately, over 4,500 Filipinos are estimated to be homeless in the country, often as a result of exploitation, abuse, or sudden job loss. Many domestic workers flee abusive employers, but lack the means or legal documentation to secure stable housing. The Philippine Embassy and migrant support groups play a critical role in providing temporary shelters, legal aid, and repatriation services. However, the challenges persist due to the systemic exploitation in the labor system and limited government oversight. Advocacy for improved labor laws and bilateral agreements between Kuwait and the Philippines is ongoing to protect workers' rights and ensure their safety. Number 5. South Korea. South Korea is home to an estimated 60,000 Filipinos, primarily employed in industries like agriculture, manufacturing, and service sectors. Despite the country's economic opportunities, around 600 Filipinos are believed to be homeless. High living costs, job losses, and visa challenges are among the primary causes of their precarious living conditions. The harsh winters in South Korea make life particularly difficult for those without stable housing. Non-profit organizations, churches, and the Philippine Embassy offer resources such as temporary shelters, legal support, and job placement services. Many Filipinos in South Korea also rely on community networks for assistance. These efforts, while impactful, highlight the importance of improving migrant workers' access to affordable housing and addressing the systemic barriers that contribute to homelessness. Number 6. Hong Kong. Hong Kong is home to approximately 186,869 Filipinos, with many employed as domestic helpers. Despite steady employment, around 1,000 Filipinos are estimated to be homeless in the region. Abusive employers, sudden job terminations, or disputes over wages often leave workers without a stable income or housing. The city's high cost of living exacerbates the problem, forcing some individuals to live in public spaces or shared accommodations under substandard conditions. Organizations like the Mission for Migrant Workers and community groups provide vital support through legal assistance, shelters, and counseling services. While these efforts address immediate needs, the stories of affected individuals underscore the necessity of enforcing stricter labor protections and offering comprehensive support systems for migrant workers in Hong Kong. Number 7. Italy. Italy has a Filipino population of approximately 168,238, with many working in caregiving, domestic services, or the hospitality industry. However, between 1,000 and 1,200 Filipinos are estimated to be homeless due to job loss, visa issues, or family problems. In cities like Rome, Milan, and Naples, rising living costs and limited job opportunities contribute to housing instability among vulnerable groups. Churches and community organizations play a vital role in providing temporary housing, meals, and job assistance for affected individuals. These organizations also advocate for better labor protections and policies that support migrant workers. While Italy has a strong Filipino community, the challenges faced by the homeless highlight the importance of continued support and reforms to address these systemic issues. Number 8. Qatar. Qatar is home to an estimated 241,109 Filipinos, many of whom work in construction, domestic services, and hospitality. However, over 3,000 Filipinos are believed to be homeless due to factors such as exploitation under the kafala system, job loss, and lack of access to housing. Homelessness among Filipinos in Qatar is particularly concerning given the extreme heat and limited resources for undocumented individuals. The Philippine Embassy and various Filipino organizations provide temporary shelters, food aid, and repatriation services for those in dire need. These efforts are critical, but the growing numbers point to a need for stronger worker protections and bilateral agreements to safeguard the rights of migrant workers. Number 9. United Arab Emirates. The UAE is home to around 500,000 Filipinos, with many employed in industries such as construction, hospitality, and domestic work. Despite the opportunities, An estimated 2,500 Filipinos are homeless, often due to job loss, visa expiration, or unpaid wages. The high cost of living in cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi further exacerbates the problem. Community organizations and the Philippine Embassy work tirelessly to assist those in need, offering temporary housing, legal aid, and counseling services. However, long-term solutions, such as affordable housing and stronger labor protections, are necessary to address the systemic challenges faced by migrant workers in the UAE. Number 10. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has the largest Filipino population in the Middle East, with almost 1 million individuals living in the country. Despite this, over 3,500 Filipinos are believed to be homeless, primarily due to abuse, unpaid wages, or termination of employment under the kafala system. Many find themselves stranded without legal documents or the means to return home. The Philippine Embassy and Filipino organizations provide essential services, including shelters, legal aid, and repatriation assistance. While these efforts are invaluable, the prevalence of homelessness among Filipinos in Saudi Arabia underscores the urgent need for reforms in labor policies and increased support for vulnerable workers. Filipinos abroad face unique challenges, and homelessness is a heartbreaking reality for many. Understanding their struggles helps us see the importance of advocacy and community support in addressing these issues. Do you know someone who has faced similar struggles abroad? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Top Club. Together, let's raise awareness and make a difference.